Hello everyone, how's everyone tonight? Oh no, we've got to put on this dingy light on. How's everyone? Alright. So, we are here for the presentation thing. For the direct, which is going to be very exciting. So I'm looking forward to that. But we've got about 20 minutes to go. Been I've got to really fix up the some of the stuff that have been there's just a lot of stuff on my Windows stuff. playing a little bit of music to pass the time. Oh, it's updating Steam. Alright, I've added that game. Oh, so yes, predictions. I think mainly the games that we'll be hearing about is mainly games from this year. I think not a lot will be shown off about next year due to the next console coming in. So I don't think you'll hear much from Mario Wonder, maybe a little bit from the other Mario game. Mario roleplay game, but you will hear maybe a couple new things, but I'm keeping pretty open about it. One watcher in. Let me just check on something. I'll be back real soon. Got about a bit over 10 minutes to go. Hello, Mr. Dale. How are you? Always good to see you here. And, how are things with you? You've been playing video games? I think you changed your little profile pic. There you go. And how are things? I'm just looking at, oh no, that's... Looking at different games and things like that. Trying to get all my emulation stuff back in order. Fighting Sleepies, but I want to see what's up with this Directy. Directy. Well, yeah, this is 40 minutes long, so this is the big September Direct that Nintendo normally puts on for the rest of the year. So this is going to be, I think I can confirm, the last Christmas push for the Switch console. Because this time next year, some of us will have a new Switch console, and that's going to be really interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, I've also been mucking around with the emulation games for the PC, and it looks like that you can use your Switch Pro controller, with the Dolphin emulator, so I can play GameCube games with it and Wii games, which is pretty cool. Actually works pretty well with GoldenEye 007, the Wii edition of it. And Mario Kart Wii actually plays really nice with it. So, feels really good in the hands. So all you need to do, Dale, is connect it via the cord. I guess you can do it via Bluetooth, might be a bit more fidgety, but via USB cord, and set up the controller. So you just map the buttons to what it would be, if you get what I mean, if you've ever done mapping of buttons. And then it just works. So it's pretty nice, yeah. Hopefully it works for other stuff too. That's really cool. Might download that. But yeah, I thought that was really cool, and I thought that was a really good thing to discover. Got that. Oh, where's the Nintendo of America one? Alright, it's got 118,000 people watching at the moment, so it's looking pretty busy. Got a few people watching. 2 or 3. So yes, I guess the next direct after this will be like in January and February. And that, not too sure that will talk much about the next console, but we're getting closer. All right. Surprises. I think you might hear more about the Princess Peach game. There's also the rumor about the F-Zero 99 game. My guess, if there was going to be a Shadow Drop game, it might be Metroid Prime 2. I think that would be nice. As we get closer to Prime 4. So that could work. Maybe until the end of February. I would say mostly coming out this year. You might see a couple 2024 release time frame, but they won't really say when. Yeah. Depending when the next console releases, we've got no idea. So it could be early in the year or later on the year. So I'm thinking mid next year, a little later on than that. There'll still be some games coming out, you know, early next year for the Switch, but we just don't know what. But it probably won't be much, as they're gearing up for a big launch year, just like they did with the original Switch. They could even bundle Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, like a 4K version of it, and say, here's some additional content to it. I mean, that would work. That would get people to buy it again. But who knows? Could be anything. All right, here we go. Oh, Splatoon. Oh, she seems cool. Oh yeah, that's interesting. And the date is? Because I didn't bother to buy it.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass DLC, Side Order. This brand new story is set in the Spire of Order, where you'll strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors. We're developing this single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again. It's planned to release in spring 2024, so please look forward to it.
Was it delayed?
Okay, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Sounds like it was delayed.
The
Here we go.
toys are back in town.
The rumor was true.
Donkey Kong. Mario.
It's not really a serious
The rivalry that
care
heated
much
up
for
on the Game Boy Advance system
You get what I mean.
reignites on the Nintendo Switch system. With his eyes on the prize, Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's up to Mario to track him down.
What's wrong with him taking toys?
In each
Gets into
stage,
this habit
contraptions
sometimes.
and other challenges await. Observation and action are vital to your success.
I'm still drinking this
Mario
old
needs
ice
to reach
coffee.
the key, but he can't quite cross the gap. That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious, though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across and safely grab the key. Platform too high?
How do you get the key over
Reach
to
it
the
with a
other spot?
handstand jump or a backflip.
I need to know these.
Like that. Observe and act to collect mini Marios, clear stages,
I would probably need
and
an
face
adult to
Donkey
help me
Kong
with this game.
head on. In this updated version of the game, you can play with a friend in local co-op. However you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you to recover the toys. Mario vs. Donkey Kong launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th. Pre-orders begin today.
Okay, well,
on
you were right.
Nintendo
I guess
eShop.
Dale was right. There will be some February releases.
Save the prince and the world. Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance.
That's not too bad.
Tapping into the roots of the Prince of Persia series, this game features 2D, side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological, Persian-inspired world. But don't linger too long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and bow techniques, as well as time powers, to best these hostile lands. As your journey progresses, Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities that expand his arsenal. Equip amulets to further boost your abilities, among other perks. The number of amulets you can equip is limited though, so choose wisely. Use everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts that stand in your way. Get ready to save the prince and discover the mysteries of Mount Kaf when Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown launches on the Nintendo Switch system January 18th. You can receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit by pre-ordering the game from Nintendo eShop.
Oh, yeah?
These games will help you chase your passions. Rev up for true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2.
Oh,
Speed through
that was the game that we streamed that did
each with
really
its
well.
own dynamic art style while overtaking your rivals on the road. Play the main campaign to unlock vehicles, courses,
Actually had fun
and more.
playing that.
You can also upgrade your vehicle and style it to fit your high-octane needs. Itching for more racing action? Up to 4 speedsters can put the pedal to the
damn,
metal
I guess I
in
better get
couch
this going.
co-op or online. Go full throttle in Horizon Chase 2.
That was a
Launching on
really good
Nintendo
game.
Switch
It was also a
later
pretty cheap
today.
game, if I remember too, Dale. Like, it's
Warm
a fun
up for
game.
musical mayhem in this
So,
rhythm-based
that's a big
adventure.
tick.
Time your button presses
They
with the
deserve a
music to
sequel.
solve puzzles
And a
and
buy.
battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks
Reminds
await,
me of the old
including
school
music from
racing
iconic
game.
Konami games. Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes or jam together in local or online play. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle launches on Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
アーニャすごい絵日記書く
Anya Forger has a new assignment from school, creating a photo diary. On weekdays, you'll head to class, then enjoy family time in the evenings. On days off, you can visit all sorts of exciting places, like the beach or an art museum, in search of subjects to photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya Operation Memories launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Mario's first RPG adventure
There we go. Get a
returns.
bit more info on this.
The Super Mario RPG
I like how
game is back
Mario
with
just looks
updated
short.
graphics.
It's kind of cute.
Let's go
I know
over
some
some
people
new
don't like
and
it, but I
returning
think it's
gameplay
just
features.
silly cute.
Time your button presses with action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage received. When you time your attacks
Yeah, pretty cheap
perfectly,
game.
you can now damage all enemies at once. Every successful action command will fill this gauge. When it's full, you can unleash the 3-character triple move. Depending on your current party, the move will change, so experiment with different combos. During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again. But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy.
Ooh.
Set off for adventure with Mario and Friends when Super Mario RPG launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Hey. Look alive. We're almost there.
The Nintendo DS game Trace Memory returns on the Nintendo Switch system as another code to memories. One day, a young girl named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she
pretty
sets
cute,
off
yeah.
for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him. Once there, Ashley
I remember
encounters
this was on
puzzles
the
and
DS.
obstacles that hinder her investigation.
The Wii's 20th anniversary is in
Can you
three.
see me?
About
She also meets a
200
mysterious
years'
boy.
time now.
What truths await
So all the
Ashley in
kids
this
have grown
place?
up.
And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's face. Who are you?
The sequel, Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America, is also included.
So this is like
Damn,
Juliet,
2 games
huh?
for one. The fans
Play
are gonna love
both
that.
games to experience the full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches January 19th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Get your pre-orders in.
Another Code Recollection includes 2 games, the Nintendo DS game Trace Memory and its Wii sequel which was never released in North America. Both games are fully enhanced on Nintendo Switch.
Can you imagine
Please
at one
look
point they
forward to
never
playing
wanted to
them early
release
next year.
Xenoblade Chronicles
Next,
overseas?
please take a look at this.
Crazy. Dude, they could do the last story on the Switch. That would be really good.
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it, but then... The Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage. Now, it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day. This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch. The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this.
Oh my god, it's frozen. No.
Whoa! Peach transformed into Sword Fighter Peach.
Oh, that's better.
By transforming,
Oh, that's pretty
she can
cool.
use fantastic show-stopping abilities. Fend off the Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay. Can Peach save this performance and its performers?
Is this? Oh, Pandora Tower,
There
absolutely.
are more stolen shows to
That
save.
was the one I was thinking of, but I couldn't think of the title.
Valuable artifacts from this
Could
museum
this,
have
could
gone
this
missing.
actually be a good
Become
Princess Peach
Detective
game?
Peach, investigate clues, and track down who done it.
I'm kind of digging it a bit.
Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash. The Sour Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul fiends.
Ooh. Damn, she's kicking butt.
Many other transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage is set. Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight. Princess Peach Showtime makes its debut on Nintendo Switch March
There you go.
22nd.
There's your sort of big
Pre-orders
game for
begin
the first
today on
quarter.
Nintendo eShop.
Princess Peach? Wow. Shit.
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure, the gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations beyond the ones we showed today, so please stay tuned. Let's continue with some more headlines.
That's not bad.
A new
think about
saga
that.
begins. A multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond. There are 6 heroes to choose from. A young man who fights with sentient puppets. A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity. A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization. A songstress mech who lost her voice and body. and a king of darkness who was recently reawakened. Select a hero, then follow their journey through 17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their goals. How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make can unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Alright.
The legendary Raider
Oh,
returns.
okay. Tomb Raider.
The first 3 Tomb Raider games, all with upgraded visuals, are venturing onto Nintendo Switch in one
Wow.
daring collection.
Are we PlayStation
As the
now?
fearless archaeologist, Lara Croft, you'll travel the world and face off against deadly foes and even deadlier
I've
legends.
never played the OG games.
Climb, backflip,
I got into
and
Sony
swan
with the
dive through
PlayStation 2,
perilous
but not
quests
long.
spanning different countries and mythologies. Along the way, you'll solve puzzles to uncover treasures of the ancient world and unravel mysteries lost to the ravages of time. This faithfully remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look and the upgraded visuals at any time. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remastered, starring Lara Croft, launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. This detective's got a second bolt of brilliance.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim investigate various cases while searching for Harry, Tim's missing father. Tim interviews people, Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together.
We're 17 minutes into it. Still a while
They'll
to
also
go.
rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations. Follow Sense with Growlithe. Smash rocks with Darmanitan. And peer through walls with Luxray. Can Tim and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry? Find out when Detective Pikachu returns. Launches on Nintendo Switch October 6th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. This game's a real toot.
Oh, this game.
Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game,
It's
Trombone
almost
Champ.
like a meme game.
Play the notes in time with the music as best you can. But how you play that horn is up to you. You can use gyro controls to adjust the pitch up and down. Or the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con controller. The controls are pretty unique, and mastering every control scheme won't be a walk in the park. Honk your way through nearly 50 songs spanning various genres, from classical to electronica and everything in between. Plus, up to 4 musicians can band together in local multiplayer. Trombone Champ slides onto Nintendo Switch later today. Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games. 10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler. Knock your opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow, or shove them off the collapsing
heard about this
terrain
game.
to win. Choose from 15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team standing. Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring. A closed beta test will be available this October.
Okay.
Lead your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG. Take up various contracts, from protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing the land's most notorious figures. Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills to claim victory and live to see another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world. War Tales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today. Run and gun in this reimagining of the beloved NES classic, Contra. Blast through explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces. Spring into action with easy pick-up and play controls and a variety of
nice.
difficulty options. This reimagining from Konami and WayForward features new weapons, enemies, powerful super attacks, and a 4-player co-op mode. Contra Operation Galuga storms onto the Nintendo Switch system early next year. Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again, ring of legend lighting his path.
That is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil.
Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother.
Freely traverse an expansive world. Gather new allies, forge your bonds, and lead the liberation to glorious victory. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home.
I don't think so.
It may take
I think it's a
days,
little too soon,
months,
but
or
give it
even
a couple
years.
more months.
But I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
Atlas and Vanillaware present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs. Unicorn Overlord. Available March 8th, 2024.
Oh, yeah, the YouTube. That's probably release date.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural. Luigi, our faint-of-heart hero, was sent here to check it out. Time for some mansion mayhem. No spooky adventure is complete without this vacuum-like device, the Poltergust. Use it to light up dark areas, vacuum up objects, and interact with the environment. It's a handy tool for your paranormal escapades. Plus, when you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up. You can even grab multiple ghosts at once. In this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab, a broken-down clock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more places. These troublemakers will use every trick in the book to block your path. Can Luigi summon his courage and save the day? Looking for other ghost hunters? Up to 4 players online can do some exorcise across different multiplayer modes. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD creeps onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
It's December,
How was
January,
that?
February period.
Next, we have 2 announcements to share. First, please take a look at this video.
Labo?
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture. The official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum. At the Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed. Construction is going well, and we plan to finish up by March
Guess that's
2024.
cool.
We'll share more information, such as the opening date, at another time. Please stay tuned. Next, we'd like to share some updates on upcoming Amiibo figures. The Zelda and Ganondorf Amiibo figures are releasing on November 3rd. And Amiibo figures of Noah and Mio from the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game will be released as a set on January 19th, 2024. And finally, we have a new Amiibo figure to announce. The DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, is on the way.
Oh,
With the release
damn.
of Sora, everyone is here from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in Amiibo form. Please look forward to its release next year.
Damn. How much money is Disney gonna get out of that?
That's all for today's Amiibo announcements. Next, please take a look at this.
We've still got 14 minutes to go. Oh, it's fucking true!
The first F-Zero game returns as a 99
Oh my
player
god,
Battle
this is
Royale.
gonna be fucking insane.
F-Zero 99. Race on classic F-Zero courses with machines from the original Super NES game. Tear through courses in high-speed races, but be careful. Your power meter will decrease if you crash into pilots or guardrails. If it hits 0, you're out.
This is the Dark Souls of
You'll need
racing.
to avoid collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race. Feeling risky? Spend some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost.
Holy shit.
You can also collect super sparks, which appear when machines collide, to boost up to a special path called the Skyway. It's your best chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position. Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
Dude, this is gonna be so
99
hard.
players, 1 winner. It's time to race your way to first place. Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch Online members later today.
Oh yeah. Might play it next week because
More
I've
than
got
30
planned to play
years
other
after its
games.
original release,
It's a
F-Zero
bit tough to
is
play the
back
game
as a
for
battle
hours.
royale
We might
game.
do it for the Smoke Bomb show.
This title also supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members. We hope you will give it a try and aim for first place. Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
One little hero, one humongous problem. Welcome to Vandal City, a whimsical land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a party gets a little too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos. It's up to you and your knitting magic to stitch Vandal City back together. Journey across the land to gather materials and craft items and meals for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree. Enchant your experience even further by embarking on quests and hosting festivals for the community. Can you save Vandal City? And what mysteries will you discover during your magical adventure? Vandal Tale, a League of Legends story, launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Wait, did you hear that? Join best friends, Nunu and Willem, on a journey across the frozen wilds of the Freljord. Jump, climb, and sled your way through a beautiful yet treacherous land, where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 1st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Let's move into Formation.
A trip with these chumps doesn't feel like a prize.
Greetings! Welcome to the island. This tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving. In each micro game, you'll get into a specific pose called a form. Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Hand model.
The micro games will come one after another, so look alive. Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode. Reach the goal without getting caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
Or settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes aplenty, everyone's in for a wacky time. WarioWare Move It launches on the Nintendo Switch system
cool, but I
November
won't
3rd.
get that.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo
Wario Land
eShop.
would be a game I would get.
A heroic tale will soon unfold. Lead an army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's invasion. Meet Noah, a humble villager. Sane, an officer from the Empire. And Marissa, a forest guardian. These 3 band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join their cause. This is your home base, known as the headquarters. As allies join you, additional facilities will become available. You'll be able to tend crops, open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes. Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale will begin when Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes launches on Nintendo Switch, April 23rd. Participate in some pixel-perfect play. Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel world in this paid DLC for Eastward. Help Sam and John turn the pages of a new chapter as they adjust to country life in a mountainside village. Tend to livestock, whip up culinary delights for your neighbors, and restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story. Eastward Octopia ventures onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Get back into the groove. In this sequel to Wargroove, charge across 3 tactical campaigns with valiant factions, including a new Mousefolk faction, the Fari. Plus, you can now supercharge your commander's groove to unleash devastating attacks. Lead a roguelike offensive in Conquest mode. Battle friends locally or online. Or create and share your own cutscenes and campaigns. Wargroove 2 marches onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive October 5th.
Get out of my way!
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Dive and catch fish by day. Then serve them as sushi by night in the aquatic adventure, Dave the Diver. Use the fish you've caught to concoct recipes and create the day's menu. Then tend to the clamoring customers at your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients and strive to exceed culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today. The final wave.
Oh, here we
releasing
go.
it.
They're gonna
Here's
do
a
it.
Sneak peek at Wave 6, the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. From the Mario Kart Wii game, Daisy Circuit. More returning characters are also being added in Wave 6. From the Mario Kart Double Dash game, Diddy Kong. From Mario Kart
Funky
Wii,
Kong.
Funky Kong. And from the Mario Kart Tour game, Pauline.
Oh, that's cool.
And also, Peachette.
Peach, oh my god.
Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game drives onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online
Alright,
Plus expansion
that's cool.
pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own. Something new is among us. This new map for Among Us is free and launches this October.
What did you think? Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards. Let's take a look.
Okay.
We hope you're looking forward to these upcoming titles. This next video will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Oh, the N64 monster.
Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return with enhanced graphics. Whether you played the original or have yet to play it, we
That's
hope
gonna
you
be
look
like
forward
middle
to
next year, I think.
experiencing this adventure in a paper world starring Mario and friends. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
That wasn't too bad. There was some cool stuff. Probably some people were a little annoyed that a lot of it was remakes and remasters and stuff like that. So I can understand why some people were annoyed. But there was some cool stuff in it. I don't think it really was super duper awesome. There was some bright moments, like the Princess Peach game looks good, the F-Zero one looks good, stuff like that. But apart from that, there was a little bit of boring stuff, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. I thought it was fine, but I probably won't be chatting too much. I'm going to be hopping off. There's a couple of people watching, but if they're not going to chat, I'm not going to keep doing the video. I'll hop off and do my own thing, and I'll have a think about what potential games I will get from this. Maybe Paper Mario, but the Princess Peach game looks nice. And a couple other games too. Geez, Nintendo just released a whole bunch of trailers, which is insane. So, who knows? Interesting stuff. All right, that's going to be it for me. Big thanks to Dale who turned up to the stream, and I'll see you later on in the week, probably tomorrow night, with a little bit of Rocket League. I'll see you then.